Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cooking with your boy Ray. And we are making chicken the ghetto way because unfortunately I have no idea how to use a fucking oven. So, we have the chicken. In case you're wondering what seasons I used Lori seasoning, obviously, the stuff my mom used to do. Black pepper, a little bit of powder, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of the cumin, the ground stuff. Okay. I've also used a tiny bit of garlic pepper. And for the cooking stuff, olive oil, because I heard this shit was good. All right. Now, with that being said, gotta double check both sides. Perfect. Ooh, Lord, it's burnt. It's okay. It can be a little burnt. I still like it though. I go a little crispy. All right. Okay. Yes, sir. Doing pretty good, all things considered. Obviously, what I like to do is I like to make sure my stuff is extremely done. Because, can't really trust, grilling chicken and stuff like that with a damn pan. Because it's not normally how it's supposed to be. But, at least I made sure it was really well seasoned. Otherwise, it tastes fucking disgusting. Alright, gonna add a little bit more of the olive oil. Alright. You're wondering why I'm doing this? I don't even know why. Just sort of doing this on instinct. Woo! Yeah. Anyways. Oh. Soon I'll be calling my landlord myself if my brother hasn't already. I was gonna call her anyway, just to see if I can negotiate with her or something like that. Life has been pretty wild, I'm gonna be honest. But hey, I can keep it pushing. Honestly, I really do want to make gameplays again. Make live streams and stuff like that like I used to, y'all. But I no longer have my PS5, and I was planning to do it again. Yeah, I was planning on starting live streams again soon. But then I got evicted. That screwed me over. Nice and good. But you know, when you're in the ghetto like me all the time, or at least used to be, when you grow up in the hood, you learn how to be self-sufficient to some degree. You know? I learned how to cook not because I was taught, but because I had to. I basically had my online friends teach me how to cook, actually. It was a combination of them and another friend. Someone taught me how to make eggs, and then I went to my online friends, and how they even taught me how to make coffee. They taught me how to, make chicken. Well, the chicken I started taught myself. But they taught me how to basically do a lot of stuff, It's about having that connection, having those people that are willing to help you out here. I'll let it grow for like 1 more minute before I check both sides again. Well, before I check the other side. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key hungry. I'm gonna make me some hot cocoa. Y'all be thinking I'm playing, huh? Shit, boy, hot cocoa. Thank you, my brother, for he is the one who got me the hot cocoa. Oh, yeah. And I bet y'all never tried no shit like this, though. Because not only do you get the hot cocoa, but, fun fact, coffee creamer also tastes just as good with hot cocoa. Quite literally. I tried it. No cap. No, keep it brown for me. A minute. But yeah, no, okay. If there's one thing I've been known for, fun fact, you guys, something y'all didn't know about me, is that I specialize in the art of mixing shit that don't go together and making it come out well. I wish I was kidding. I get judged for it quite a bit online because people keep looking at me like, bro, why would you do this? That doesn't make any sense. Ah! And it'd just be funny as fuck. But no, low-key, it actually does taste pretty good. People need to stop knocking it until they try it. No cap. For example, certain stuff that actually does go well together is, what was it? Buttery toast with jelly. Guess you're wondering what that means. Basically what I do is I like to grill the toast instead because I didn't really have a toaster originally. I like to grill the toast on top of like a skillet, but I make sure to put hella butter on the skillet. So the entire skillet is hella buttery, and then that's when I grill the toast. And what happens is that the butter, a lot of that butter goes onto the toast. And when the toast is fully, turned into toast on both sides, it tastes really fucking buttery and extremely good. Tastes even better if you were to try to, make like a cheese sandwich or something like that. You like a grilled cheese or something like that with the butter. Hell yeah, that shit bomb. Oh, let me check. Uh-oh. So yeah, another thing you could try mixing together is well, I did this back when I was a kid. I don't think you should probably try it now unless you really, really just do not like the idea of mixing stuff. Try bologna, mayonnaise, and jelly. And by how you actually make it is you make sure to obviously do the jelly first because it's the easiest. You do the mayonnaise on the other half of the bread, and then you attach the bologna. And see what I like to do back then was I like to then put in a little bit more mayonnaise on the bologna so that it's nice and spreaded. And then after that you're good. Now I don't do that no more for obvious reasons. However, another thing you could try mixing is syrup and jelly on pancakes with butter. That actually tastes good. At least if you have a sweet tooth. It does taste good. Now, you could also try a different method. Skippy honey peanut butter on pancakes with syrup. That actually does taste extremely good. Make sure to have some tea with it, or like some coffee or something like that on the side, know what I'm saying? Should be bomb. No cap. I think my chicken's almost done. And don't worry, I'm very careful whenever I grill chicken because I know that sometimes, right, the chicken will still be partially raw on the inside. So what I like to do is I cut into it. And if it bleeds or if there's any like full on red in there, I just put it right back on the grill and grill it some more. So, okay, with that being said, now I'm pretty sure y'all are probably curious, how the fuck are you not diabetic by now? Well, so you see, yes, I sometimes eat healthy, well, eat unhealthy, but what you guys fail to realize is that I always get a lot of exercise because back at the other house, I always had massive amount of staircases and shit, so I used to constantly, spend a good while walking around and shit doing a little bit of exercise. So yes, I get fat, but I always make sure I'm not too fat, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, being unhealthy, like super, super unhealthy. And the last thing I'm trying to get is even bigger and end up having diabetes. I have seen people with diabetes. It does not end well. I am not trying to get that smoke. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. I don't mind being fat, but I'll be damned if I get too fat. Hell no. There are certain things I'm okay with and certain things I'm not okay with. That right there is one of them. Now, no offense to fat people, obviously, but as I am fat myself, you can understand why I would not want to be that way. I actually will plan on doing more exercises at some point. I actually bought a trampoline that's on its way here. I'm going to start using that 30 times a day. Trying to get some exercise in. You know? Therefore, I could lose a lot of this fucking weight, because I ain't gonna lie, being this big, yeah, it's comfortable, but it's also extremely tiring. And I hate running out of energy fast. You know? I think the only reason why I'm probably still single like this is probably because of the fact that I haven't been taking care of myself. Not in the way that I'm supposed to. You know? I've been getting too overweight. I haven't really been focusing on myself. I've been taking care of myself. And that in itself is why no one's attracted to me. Alright, that's it. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Time for the moment of truth indeed. Hello, motherfuckers. Let me show you what the chicken looks like. Now, time for the moment of truth. Now, see, I was always taught that, you know, if it bleeds on the inside once you stab into it, or if it, has any like true red in there, that means it needs to go back on the grill. However, if not, that means you should be fine. Now, see, I was never actually taught how to cook by my mom, so sadly, I don't know any of her recipes. Whatever her recipes were, she was very adamant on not giving it away to anybody. Yeah, that or she was just genuinely confused and didn't know. I know, we're good. See? Voila. Fresh chicken. Of course, I have to check both sides. Hold on, let me check the other side. It's a little burnt, but I like them crispy. It's a lot of juices, but no blood. No. Nope. No blood. We're good. But yeah, welcome to the, I said waka lol. But anyways, voila. If you guys enjoyed the vid, I know it was boring as fuck, but hey, not really much else I could do, to be honest. Catch you guys later.